Shalom, fellas. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to all the Akim out there around the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth and sincerity. All right. Before I start the video, I just want to say if you are curious, have questions about things going on in this world, and you want to learn more about who you are, who the world calls God, who the world calls Jesus Christ is, all the things that are happening in this world, such as all these wars that are breaking out or rumors of wars that are happening, all right, your history and why you are being oppressed in this world, especially here in America, but it doesn't matter where you at. If you're being oppressed and you want to know why, I would advise you heavily to go to youtube.com and look up GMS Israelites, all right? They're the men of the Lord. And the reason why we know this because everything that they have said was going to happen is happening now. Okay. Which brings me to my point. Check this out. I'm up. It's early in the morning. I'm up before the sun gets up. Right? Or at least the sun rises here on the east. And I'm going to look up something spiritual on Facebook, because what I do sometimes is I'll look up current events on YouTube and Google, and Facebook is one of the platforms that I use most. You type in, all you have to do is just hit the search bar and don't type anything in, and all the current events will pop up. Basically, the biggest things will pop up. Guess what pops up? Big time prophecy. This you brothers, if you're part of the elect, man, you don't have to wait no more. And I'm happy for you. If you're part of the elect, I'm happy for you. Listen. The wait is over. Okay? I mean, yeah, we still gonna have a long, not a long time, but still got some whiles to wait for, until the elect are woken up. But this is major right here, man. You brothers, man, you don't have to wait much longer, man. And I'm saying the wait is over because we're in the spirit, right now to go hard, to ask Yahweh Shai to please come back. We gotta pray, man. Pray for him to come back and go hard with it, man. Go hard with your prayer, because it's only going to speed this thing up. You know what I'm saying? Now he's going to work on his time. Yahweh's going to work on his time, right? Okay, we understand that. But he asked for us he told us and commanded us to give him no rest. Give him no rest. That means just like, you ever see that cartoon Family Guy where he's like, Mom, 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 Lois, he keeps nagging her till she finally breaks. What? That's what you got to do, man. You can't give the Most High no rest when it comes to this, man. We ready to get out of here, man. I'm ready to go home. So check this out. North Korea says new UN sanctions an act of war. Oh man, it's about that time. It's about that time. The latest UN sanctions against North Korea are an act of war and tantamount to a complete economic blockade against it, North Korea's foreign ministry said on Sunday, threatening to punish those who supported the measure. Hey man, it's time, man. Check it out. North Korea says the new UN sanctions an act of war. This is from is it Reuters or Reuters? I don't really know how to pronounce that, but this is a website that's, it's got some clout to it. This is real news right here, man. You know, hey man, it's that time. You brothers can check it out. You know what I'm saying? Come here and or just Google this, man. You'll Google this little topic right here. I'm pretty sure you'll find a billion things on it. But let me just just go in for y'all really quick. The UN Security Council unanimously, I'm sorry, Salakia fellas, unanimously imposed new sanctions on North Korea on Friday for its recent intercontinental ballistic missile tests, seeking to limit its access to refined petroleum products and crude oil and its earnings from workers abroad. The UN resolution seeks to ban nearly 90% of refined petroleum exports to North Korea by capping them at 500,000 barrels a year, and in a last-minute change demands the repatriation. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that word. Of North Koreans working abroad within 24 months instead of 12 months as first proposed. Repatriation. Let me just really quick Google that word. Let's see what that means. All right, let's see what that means really quick. All right, cause uh let's see. Cause usually, man, when the United States and the UN puts what do they call it? When they put sanctions on anybody, man, it's usually because they want something from them, man, and they're not giving up. You know, like Iraq and all those other countries where they had oil and gold and stuff like that, diamonds or whatever, man. They try to put sanctions on them people because they want those resources, man. They go and that's how they start these wars, man. So what do you think? Hey, look, this is the history is repeating itself, and it shows you that Esau does what? All they want is there is other people's resources, and what do they do to get it? They use violence. What do they do to North American Indians and Seminole Indians and Reuben and Gad, Issachar, who was here? They came and slaughtered the Indians, man, and took their land because they wanted the resources that the land provided. And what did they do when they came here? After they took over and shed blood, they polluted the land, man. So it's a portray repatriation. Oh, it says the return of someone. It's a noun. The return of someone to their own country. The, the voluntary repatriation of refugees. The sending of money back to one's own country.
Repatriation.
Repatriation. Okay, repatriation. Definition, repatriation. Okay, so basically is the process of returning an asset, an item of symbolic value, or a person voluntarily or forcibly, which we know Esau is going to take it forcibly, right? And the UN to its owner or their place of origin or citizenship. So what is that pertaining to when they say it here? So the UN resolution seeks to ban nearly 90% of refined petroleum exports to North Korea by capping them at 500,000 barrels a year, and a last-minute change demands the repatriation of North Koreans working abroad with 24 months. Demands the repatriation of North Koreans working abroad within 24 months instead of 12 months as first proposed. All right, so they basically doubled, I guess, the time for. You know what? You brothers have to tell me. Leave comments or something and tell me what that means, because sometimes I get stuck at reading things. But babe, let's go on for you fellas. All right, the U.S. drafted resolution also caps crude oil supplies to North Korea at 4 million barrels a year and commits the council to further reductions if it were to conduct another nuclear test or launch another ICBM. So hey man, so listen, basically they giving them one more chance, man. I guess they're trying to say that these are the sanctions here. That listen, you motherfuckers can't be blasting all these missiles into the ozone. You do it again, that's your ass. Basically, that's what they're saying. Which we know Kim Jong Un is not going to take that laying down. So hey man, listen, the U.S., the UN, United States, they're telling him you better either get down or lay down, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And he's not going to take that. So guess what? What's going to happen? World War III is going to break out. In a statement carried by the official KCNA news agency, North Korea's foreign ministry said the United States was terrified by its nuclear force and was getting more and more frenzied in the moves to impose the harshest ever sanctions and pressure on our country. The new resolution was tantamount to a complete economic blockade of North Korea, the ministry said. And I guess it's quote. It's from I'm not sure who it was from, but it says here we define this sanctions resolution rigged up by the U.S. and its followers as a grave infringement upon the sovereignty of our republic as an act of war violating peace and stability in the North Korean peninsula and the region, and categorically reject the resolution. It said this is North Korea right here speaking. Basically, they're offended by what the fuck they're taking an offense. Who wouldn't? Because the U.S. is always trying to boss somebody around, man, tell them what to do. Now, listen, if somebody's doing something like this, firing missiles and shit, yeah, you're gonna be like, yo, you need to chill out. You know what I'm saying? So, basically, you put two and two together, what's gonna happen? One nigga say, hey, you can't do that. Other motherfuckers say, yeah, we can do that, and then they meet in the middle and they clash. You know what I'm saying? So, and hey, I understand. If you seeing this and you're a so-called white person, or maybe you're not a so-called white person, you say, well, hey, well, look, if you got motherfuckers blasting nuclear missiles, then shouldn't we say something about it? Because that just means that they basically trying to threaten us, right? So we should say something about that, and we should put sanctions on them. Well, guess what? This is all prophecy anyway, so it doesn't matter whether they're doing good or they're doing bad. They don't want nobody telling them what they can and cannot do. All right, United States they only want to be the only motherfuckers with the big bad weapons. They want to bomb Hiroshima. They want to bomb Nagasaki and all the people that they bomb in the past. Bomb Iraq, bomb Syria, bomb. They want to bomb everybody. You know what I'm saying? And if there wasn't bombs, they would fucking find another way to do it because they're the devil, man. You know. So I mean, I'm not gonna read all of it. There's a lot here. You brothers can just come look this up, man. But I just want to get to this really quick because this is in the times, man. This is Matthew's 24:1, and Jesus, which is who the world calls Jesus as Yahweh Shai, that's his name, went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him for to shew him the buildings of the temple. Now I've read this many times on this YouTube channel, right? And I think it's mainly because the Spirit is working with the prophecies of the blowing of the last trumpet, basically. And that's funny too because the president his name is Trump, and that's funny, right? That's spiritual. His name is Trump, and Bible speaks about blowing the trumpets, or was it the horns? And basically those are the signs of the last. These prophecies are the trumpets that are being blown. Each trumpet that's blown is a prophecy being fulfilled. And Trump he's blowing a lot of trumpets, man. It says and Yahushua said unto them, see ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. These are the prophecies that's being fulfilled, right? Everything that's happening is happening because it was written. You know what I'm saying? And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, and the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world? And Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. And we already know Christians deceive many because they put up that white image, so-called white man, Jesus Christ. That's deceiving many right there. Christians, the Christian community is made up of millions of people. That's many. The Catholic community does the same thing. They're made up of millions of people. They deceive many, right? You got these other Israelite groups, ICUIP. They deceive many, man, because there's many within their ranks, and there's many that follow them, and they get a lot of money from people that follow them because they have let me see, what's the name? Hold on one second, because they have I guess like they have some where you can like kind of like donate to them and give Let's see. UIC. You can donate to them and give tithes, but it's like some of them are actually like really mandatory, you know. They ask you for money and stuff like that. And they have people they many people follow them, you know. It's Israel United in Christ. And they're set up, this is their leader, Nathaniel. And you can just tell, man, it's different. It is Holy Sabbath, Sabbath. It's not. It's not. That's not even how you. That's not even how you would calculate the Sabbath. Um. Yeah, they try to say it's Friday. Every Friday sundown is, I think, Saturday sundown. Look, subscribe now. They remind me of these other like kind of like people out there, like these YouTube celebrities and stuff, where they just kind of want you to always subscribe to them, you know. And they always have like thing. Look at all these. Look. They deceive many, man. You know. This dude looks like he's throwing up a gang sign, but I would say that he's, what is that supposed to be, like the Star of David or something, But I mean, he's throwing up signs and all these just gold and stuff like that. Like they're trying to portray like a royal people, which our people are royal, But this is the deception of many right here, man. Because that's not what we're about right now. This is not our kingdom, man. These people are living in their kingdom, you know, because and you're not even supposed to have a bald head, man. Anyways, I'm going way off right here. But anyway, it says deceive many, you know, and those people deceive many, man. So those Christians, the Christian community, the Catholic religion, all and IUCIP, those guys deceive many. And where do we read that at? Right here. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So basically, hey man, don't be afraid of all the things that you see. All right, don't be afraid of this right here, man. This is, I mean, ultimately you're supposed to be fear. You're supposed to fear the the Most High, because um the fear is the knowledge of wisdom, basically. Roughly paraphrasing, when you fear the Lord, you have it. You're retaining knowledge, because that's the start of it all. You see something like this, North Korea, and you think, oh man, it's about to be a war going on. What am I gonna do for me? What am I gonna do for my family? You have to come into this truth, and I advise you heavily. Go to youtube.com and look up GMS Israelites, and you brothers will be edified, and you will see, and he says right here, be not, where's it? I'm sorry, Salakia. And ye hear wars and rumors of wars, see that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. It's not going to be an end for you, man, if you're part of the elect. Meaning, if you come into this truth and you start doing the works and you start fulfilling the prophecies, you start prophesizing, and as the prophecies are being fulfilled, and and you might not have to be a prophet, but just come into this understanding that you are an Israelite if you are a so-called Black, Latino, or Native American. You are a part of the chosen people, and being in that lineage, you could be part of the elect who will receive salvation, because it's written, you shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, but see that ye be not troubled, because the Most High is going to save you through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, which is the Son, Yahweh Shai. All right. So when you see this is wars and rumors of wars right here. Look at this, man. An act of war. This is wars and rumors of war, man. This is going on right now. I woke up and seen this. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. We already read that the wars are coming, right? Wars and rumors of wars. For nation shall rise against nation. kingdom against kingdom. Now, first off, wars and rumors of wars. That's not just talking about North Korea now, because we already know. I think Russia just got into it with somebody. Can't remember exactly who, but Syria. I think Russia. Hey man, listen. I can't remember everything, but that's why I said go to GMS. They're gonna put y'all on. You know what I'm saying? They are gonna put you on. They break down everything. You will have no all your questions will be answered. You will be truly edified. All right. I can't wait until I actually I can actually break these things down better, and I don't have to just go to the same scriptures, and I can go to many other scriptures. I pray for Yahweh Shai to put more wisdom and knowledge and understanding into my spirit. But yeah, it says for nation shall rise against nation. Hey man, different in kingdom against kingdom, different people around the globe are going against each other. That's also saying like Esau versus Jacob versus Esau, because right now what are they pushing? They pushing those race riots and Black Lives Matter versus the KKK and Black Panther, that type of shit. That type of energy is putting out into the world right now, into America, because black people feel like the so-called black people feel like they're being mistreated, and white and so-called white people don't give a fuck that you feel like you're being mistreated. Don't open your fucking mouth, nigga. Don't speak about it. Yeah, we shot one of y'all again and down in the streets. Don't speak about it. You ain't got no fucking rights. And black and so-called black people saying, "What, motherfucker? We do got rights. Y'all put us in slavery, blah blah blah." And guess what? Race riots will break out because of shit like that. You already got niggas going out there shooting police officers. And what else? What else we have here? Famines. That's going on. Look at Venezuela, man. Oh my God, that place is finished, man. That same thing's going to happen over here in America. Famines, pestilences, which is diseases, and earthquakes in diverse places. Look at Mexico. All those different places where all those earthquakes are popping off at, and all these wildfires and hurricanes. It's ridiculous, man. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. If you were to go, if they were supposed to, like kill you, hey man, that's a glorified thing to the Heavenly Father. Don't worry about that. You know what I'm saying? Because it can happen. You know what I'm saying? The Most High said, um, we're gonna be going up into chariots if we're a part of the elect. But some of us may be tried and killed and afflicted. It could happen. And it's most likely gonna happen. It could happen to, if you watching the video, it could happen to you, it could happen to me. But he said, don't be afraid. It's not your end. It's only the beginning. It's only the end of Esau's kingdom, man, and all this wickedness that's going on, and your oppression. That's what the end is. And then you're gonna be lifted up, man. We're gonna be a great people again. And I can't wait. Where are we at? In the world nations, my sake. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. And many false prophets shall rise up and shall deceive many. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. But he that shall endure to the end, the same shall be saved. So when they try you in that day, man, just call unto the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, pray and have faith, man, because they can't do nothing to you, man. Yeah, you could be killed, but guess what? That's gonna be a glory. Hey, man, you're gonna be the first to rise up, man. So hey, listen, just saying, this is the last days of the last days. Soon they'll have that FRID chip implanted, which is in Mark of the Beast, and that's basically one of the last prophecies that we have to see be fulfilled. World War III is coming, man. All right. But if you guys want to know more, if you are an Israelite, if you are a so-called black, Latino, and Native American, you're an Israelite, and you need to go to youtube.com and look up GMS Israelites. All right, you will be truly edified. I hope you brothers were edified in this video. I'm not the best at breaking down the scriptures and but I learned from GMS, and they are brilliant scholars, you know, and I pray to be just like those brothers, those apostles, from starting from Apostle Tahar on down. All right, one of the brothers I look up to the most, very very near and dear to my soul, my heart, man, is Elder Ibad. All right, these brothers, man, they teach some of the most beautiful things, man. A lot of the things that you learn once you find out you are the Lord's chosen people, man, the Most High's chosen people, that'll put tears to your eyes, man. Come into this truth. It's a beautiful thing. This is nothing but love to be. When people say the Most High is all about love, well, you know what? In some cases that may be true, but only to His people, which is you. If you are a so-called Black, Latino, and American, and Native American, but He's not gonna be all about love because we are fucking up. All right, Israel is fucking up, and 2/3 of Israel are going to be destroyed. And once you are destroyed by thermonuclear war, which is coming, because we're reading it right here, right? Right? Slack you. I can't highlight this, but anyways, I don't know, something's wrong with the mouse. But hey, look, North Korea says the new UN sanctions an act of war. Why? Because we already know that he keeps Kim Jong Un keeps on firing missiles, nuclear missiles. So when 2/3 of Israel are destroyed by nuclear destruction, then it's gonna be all about love. When you come back into the kingdom, all right. When you come back into the kingdom, you're gonna be loved again. The Most High still loves you now, but you gotta be destroyed if you're out there fucking up. You know. And if I'm destroyed, hey, I pray not. But if I'm not a part of the elect, I'm gonna have to be destroyed until I come back into the kingdom. It's just the way it goes. So hopefully you brothers are edified. I want to give our praises to Yahweh Shem Yahshai, and I just want to say shalom to you fellas out there. Shalom.